36F at the time was in 4-year-long relationship with 36M. My BF and I had been living together for 3 years when he proposed. And of course I said yes. 1 week after the proposal, he started to feel very ill, and I took him to the ER. He was diagnosed with a terminal kidney disease and had to be hospitalized. It was so hard for us, especially because my fiance's family lives in another country, and I don't talk with my family. Reasons related to my childhood and issues that happened long before I met him. So basically, it was just us and my dearest friends that were very supportive. Once he was released from the hospital, we started planning a small wedding. 30 ppl. And we chose to get married in 4 months. And I asked my group of friends 8 to be my bridesmaids. I didn't choose a MOH because all of them were very supportive and were helping me with all the wedding prep. Except 2 of my friends, which I understood perfectly. Because both of them had babies for the first time, not too long ago. And I know that being a new mom sometimes can be overwhelming. So turns out my bridesmaids created a group chat in which I was not included. This will be important later to plan a surprise bachelorette's party for me. A month before my wedding, my friend of 23 years, one of the 2 new moms started sending me messages and calling nonstop. She was fuming because apparently, as they were planning the bachelorette's party, someone asked who could bring the cake. I think to the party. She replied the next day saying that she would do it. But someone had offered before her, and they informed her that. So she was telling me that the other bridesmaids were dismissing her and not taking into consideration any ideas that she gave. She was answering hours or days later, and that they needed to understand that she was a new mom, and she did not have time for all this BS. I told her that I had no idea, because I wasn't even aware that they were planning it. Because it was supposed to be a surprise for me, remember? But she kept on saying mean things about the other bridesmaids and told me that they can all go FCK themselves, and if I didn't say something to them, it would mean that I was a friend just like them, and that I could just go FCK myself as well. I ended up asking her not to attend the bachelorette. That would make her and she told me that she didn't even want it to be part of, and that I was a joke for having those type, and that I was so hurt and offended for all the that my friend, and I told her that if she really thought she shouldn't attend because it was a very special day for me and my fiance, because once he got done, we didn't even know if he would make it us to get married because of the pretty bad condition. That's why we planned the wedding, and I wanted to enjoy my bachelorette's party and the most important day of my life. And I would not allow her to make my wedding and take away my joy for getting married with the men of she and told me that I FCK'd our 23 friendship over some CNTs, and she blocked me from the wedding day came shortly after, and it was a beautiful wedding. Needless to say, it was very emotional, including our guests, because all the people there were and knew how much this. A few weeks after the wedding, she unblocked me from only to tell me that she regretted being my friend for so that she realized that I was not, and that I never helped her, like not even sure what she meant, because I was the one that was all. I even let her stay when her dad kicked her out for smoking, that she was only my friend because she felt because I had no other friends when we were in junior high. I had no other friends because I was and self-conscious and so many more. I just told her that I felt sorry because I knew that if she continued with that, she will end it up. I know from mutual friends that she has been stalking me but I haven't been in contact with her since then. This happened after my husband's illness got progressively worse over a and due to the hemodialysis and other issues. He passed away last year from a heart attack. I was with him, but I treasure in my heart the wonderful 6 years that with the last 2 being as a husband and wife. One of the most beautiful memories that I have is our wedding day. Tomorrow would be our 3rd wedding.